Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Saya Muhammad Assidiq bin Cik Ahmad daripada Jabatan Teknologi Maklumat dan Komunikasi Politeknik Ungku Omar.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Saya Kemal Hisham bin Muhammad Faris dari Politeknik Ungku Omar.
Assalamualaikum, saya Munira binti Abdullah dari Politeknik Ungku Omar.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh, and a very good evening to all. Today, I would like to present about one of our innovation at the Polytechnic Ungku Omar. The name of the project is Sport SC System. So this is our group members. At the left side is myself, Muhammad Assidiq bin Cik Ahmad. And then at the top here is Iqmal Hisham bin Muhammad Faris. And last but not least, the cute one in the middle is the Munirah binti Abdullah. So I would like to explain the introduction about what is the sport SC system. The sport in Malaysia actually has become a major activity in the local university, where they often perform an annual sport for recreational activity between university and college, merely to inculcate the spirit of cooperation and the spirit to win a competition while meet at each other, thus strengthen the relationship between one another. Sports field in Malaysia can be considered as a major sport that is done by people of multiple age. Among the sport fields such as volleyball, badminton and football is the most popular sport in Malaysia. It requires very little equipment and effort to learn the basics. So the project title Sport SC is actually a new way for Malaysian to learn new sport easily. Okay, not only for Polytechnic, but for Malaysian to learn the sport from your smartphone, or also for referee to count or calculate score for the selected sport. There are several widely known sports selected for students to learn from the smartphone. Students now can just learn their new favorite sport by using only smartphone, which is anywhere and anytime. Because once they download the application, students can learn it 24 hours a day. Besides learning their new sport, students also can know the latest rules about the sport. So the function of application is not only for learning new sport, but also give information about rules of the selected sport to students. It is more efficient and convenient way for students. With this new way, we hope that many students can learn new sport and their rules so that they can get ton of benefit from it. So what is the problem statement before we develop the project? First of all, we see that people lack of knowledge and gameplay for sport, especially students, which is on the semester 1, that they actually not know what is the rules and how to play the game. For example, they have to do their own online research about the sport they are not familiar and might not know where to start with it, or go directly to library and start reading a thick of book about sport might need a long time. With many decades of sport evolution, there might be some issues with the latest rules of the sport. In order to avoid the issues appear and to be fair towards all students, we need to develop an application that contains rules and information only for the selected sports, so it can be viewed by everyone and to solve all of this problem. On top of that, the traditional method that using paper is waste of money. People who role as referee can use this application to calculate score for the selected sport directly from the smartphone. This will evade cheating method and save more money. As application is program that can be used simultaneously, people can evade using paper to count score. Paper usage have many disadvantages, like easy to get lost and cannot use the same paper after it's fully used. Furthermore, with this application, referee can refer to rules of the sport after discussing with the team and putting all this consideration, and then we decide to develop sport assist application to solve this problem. So the objectives of the innovation is to develop mobile application which contain tutorial on all sport in Malaysia, to implement also the voice recognition on the application, and of course to adapt the system for the curriculum and sport activity subject in Polytechnic Ungku Omar. And then the project scope is to provide sport tutorial, to calculate score point for the referee, and of course to generate voice assistant output so that they can find and look for the information easily with only the voice. What is the project significance? This project was developed to help obtain the objective of Ministry of Youth and Sport, that is enliven the number of people toward improving the quality of life through the sport for all strategy and instructions of the Malaysia Cergas concept by make sure that the sport assist application can easily help them to understand rules and of course to record the score. There are people that didn't know certain sport but still insist to give it a try although they never played it before. Many of them complain that they need to go to the library and do self-study about the sport they didn't know but love to give it a try or get a coach to help them to get a better view and understanding about the sport. The other project significant is they also can calculate the score fairly for the sport. People who took role as referee during match need to explain the sport with a new various way. So we need to find a solution to this problem in order to keep the referee and player satisfied. We try a voice recognition that receive input from referee to search for the content that match the voice input. We also let the people know about the existence of the sport assist application so they can learn more sport that they are familiar with before. So we decided to use social media like Instagram, Facebook, and even WhatsApp as a platform or medium for use to spread sport assist application. We really hope that the sport assist application can increase the number of people to be healthy and active to participate in any sport game while increasing their knowledge. And then this is the methodology that we use in order for us to develop the application. We select the rapid application development model, which is a RAD is a form of agile software development methodology that prioritizes a rapid prototype release and iteration. Unlike the waterfall method, a RAD emphasizes the use of the software and feedback over strict planning and requirement recording. So if we can see on the diagram here, only few steps here that we need to plan and finish before we start the project. So in the beginning, we need to do the requirement planning, and then we develop the prototype. In terms of user design, we test and we refine so that the application develops successfully. And after that, we construct, and of course, the last but not least is cut over. So here are just few advantages. RAD let you break the project down into smaller ones, more manageable tasks. The task-oriented structure allows project manager to optimize their team efficiency by assigning tasks according to members' specialties and experience. Client get working product delivered in shorter time frame. Okay. These are also the RAD advantage. You can read here. RAD let you break the project down into smaller, more manageable tasks. The task-oriented structure allow project managers to optimize their team efficiency by assigning tasks according to members' specialties. And then during the planning, okay, we do the several things, include research on the current problem, and also we need, after we research the problem, and then we define what is the requirement for the project. Furthermore, in the planning. Also, we finalize requirement with each stakeholder, include the lecturers, the student, and also the management of the in Polytechnic Oklahoma, because it is important so that everyone has the opportunity to evaluate the goal and expectation for the project. By getting approval from each key stakeholder and developer, teams can avoid miscommunication and costly change order down the road. And then in the phase of the design, we need to design the project according to the requirement. And then we do the rapid construction in the phase 3. We do the prototype and beta system from the design phase and convert them into the working model. Because the majority of the problem and change were addressed during the thorough iterative design phase. The phase breaks down into several smaller steps, which you can see here: preparation for rapid construction, program application development, and also coding. So let's get directly to the application web developed. These are the interface that we developed. If you just install the application, and then we have the splash screen here. The first page is the welcome to the sport axis, and then here you can click the button next to the, and then you will see the voice recognition guide, so that in this menu they can answer, the app can answer the question that related to anything the sport that already defined in here, which is football, ping pong, and basketball. Okay, and then the user need to speak in English clearly. And then of course, after on the third splash screen, we guide to the referee mode guide. The user need to register first before they can use the referee mode. A referee can only calculate score for football, basketball, and ping pong. Okay. For the time being, only this sport can be used. To calculate the score and do the live session with the crowd or student. And then this is the interface. So you can choose whether you want to learn more in tutorial, or you want to do live night, or you want to join as a referee. So these are the three options that you can use. If you choose to learn more, and then you go to the tutorial, and these are the list of the sport that we already finished for the mainly for the curriculum subject in the Polytechnic Oklahoma: badminton, football, and then ping pong. So if you choose badminton, okay, you will see this the example of the tutorial that they can learn. Okay, this the tutorial that they can follow related to the sport which is here is badminton. Then this is the interface of the drawer menu. These are the menu that the user can use. So it's not hard for them if they just mistakenly push the button that they don't want, and then they can get back to the drawer menu and choose what they are intend to do next. And then they also can go live. So if you want to go live in the referee mode, you can go live, so that everybody who use the application can see what you are, what is the current score, and so on. So this is an example, okay, in the badminton sport. So the result are show real time, so that everybody can see the result. So as a conclusion, I think that the sport assist system, which actually is finished 100%, already been used for curriculum sport subject badminton in Polytechnic Oklahoma. The app developed using Android Studio, of course, can be upgraded from time to time by the PO lecturer. And we also suggest that all Polytechnic institutions in Malaysia can adapt the app, and also we propose to Majlis Sukan Polytechnic to use the system. Overall, the application really helps sport tournament organizer managing each sport result in one central database. The app can be good starting point to those who are first time in any game. Then of course for the student to learn from the smartphone, student now can just learn the new favorite sport by using smartphone anywhere and anytime. So that's all for today. Thank you very much.